John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you, and it's going to be a hot one out there, Singy. Temperatures in the 90s right now around first pitch.
Yeah, Pook, some guys love this heat. They feel like there's no fear attacking the baseball, don't have to worry about cold days and getting jammed. But I tell you what, for me, it was always about hydration because I could cramp up, and you have to make sure that you stay up on your fluids. And it's not just when the game starts. This is something that you have to do days in advance if you're someone that's prone to cramping.
It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go on the hill here today. Zach Eflin, what should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And that's in the dirt. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Full count.
Line drive. Holiday fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And now it's Brandon Lau. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. One down, base is empty. That one in the dirt. 1-2 the count.
1-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Batting third.
2 outs,
third
base is empty. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a foul ball. And here it comes. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Rays retired in order. Nothing doing for Tampa. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. On the hill here today, Shane McClanahan.
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. Got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
The shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
And that one fouled off.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Next pitch is outside. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball 3.
Foul ball there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the ground. Over to Diaz. One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Adley Rutschman in the box now. No balls and a strike. McClanahan, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact. And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
That one missed. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Full count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Orioles held in check there, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Let's go, Zach.
Eflin back to work. On the inside corner for a strike. Inside, 1-1. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
And he hits a ground ball right side onto O'Hearn. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, catcher Danny Jansen.
Now it's Jansen to hit. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jonathan Aranda digs in now. That clips the corner. Fought off foul. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, man. You know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And now the shortstop, Jose Caballero. And there's the strike. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the catch. And that is that. The Rays strand just the one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back now at Oriole Park. Bottom of the inning. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
And takes low for ball one. McClanahan, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. And that one lifted in the air center field. One down.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Tyler.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. And that's outside. Ball one.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And there's a base hit to left. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
One gone, runner at first. And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. McClanahan checks over to first, and he's back. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. O'Neill leads off first with one away. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that misses. 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. And that one hops the wall. O'Neill flies around third. He'll score easily. Throw cut off to third. In there safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And ball 1. One away with a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Slings to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Here's a high chopper. Oh, he gloves it. That's going to be a single. Great effort on defense, but no chance to get him at first. So up next, Jackson Holliday.
Jackson Holliday.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Tag. Save. Jansen too late with the throw. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. The changeup missing. And that's ball 2.
2-1.
Outside.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
That one's in there, and the count's full.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Runner at second, 2 down. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now
So the batting order turns over. Gunnar Henderson will hit next. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Up and in. 1-0.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
That one finds the corner, and the count even 1-1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a foul straight back.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Upstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Outside low, and it's 3-2. Adley Rutschman waiting on deck for the Orioles. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
First and second, 2 outs. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one is downstairs. And now 3-0. Ryan O'Hearn next to bat for Baltimore. That pitch in for a strike. And now 3-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Right through there for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Orioles 3, the Rays nothing. Back here in Baltimore, top half of the 3rd inning, and now it's going to be Richie Palacios. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Two now. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And the batter now, Johnny DeLuca. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
No ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. Out towards right center field, Cowser. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
So the lineup flips over. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. Grounded out his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.